There's so many people that tell you prior to coming to college that your 4 years are gonna fly by, and during the process when it was my freshman year and even my sophomore year, I was like, there's no way, like it feels so long, you know, like going through the season and practicing every day and working out every day. My first 2 years did drag out a little bit, but junior and senior year are flying by. I feel as though this year it's my role to definitely push the girls that are in starting roles thus far, but also to be a big supporter. I know that being a senior, it's our job to be leaders, and it's our job to set the path and motivate the freshmen or even the rookies that are coming in this year. And I feel like that's such an important role, and I'm gonna do it wholeheartedly, and I'll do whatever it takes to make this team successful. From playing every single game to being a role player, I think that whether or not we're playing on the field or if we're in the dugout cheering our teammates on, every role is important, and I've embraced it, and I'm gonna still work hard every day, and I'm still gonna do my best to make it into that starting lineup. But the adjustment was a bit shocking at first, but I'm more than willing to do anything it takes to make this team successful. So far, I think that personally was when I hit the home run last year. I think that was awesome, and the biggest part for me was when I came home running into my teammates, and just to see the excitement on their faces really lifted me up, and it was a great feeling. It's amazing. It's so funny. We've been best friends forever. Our elementary schools were right across the street from each other. We went to the same middle school, the same high school, and we played on every travel ball team together. And we always talked about how one day we're gonna have to go to different colleges, and it's gonna be so sad. Like, how are we gonna live a life apart? And especially playing together for that many years, it's really special to me, and she's my little piece of home out here. So Coach Coolen's different. He's one of a kind. I've never been coached by anybody like him. His intensity, his passion for not only our softball team but for the state, I think he does a really great job of guiding us and directing us, and I love the fact that he's so organized. I don't think I've ever had a coach that was more organized and put together than he is, and I think that that's really important with facilitating young women. I remember when I was getting recruited, he actually told me not to call him Coach Coolen. So that was an adjustment for me too, is that I had to call him Coach Bob, which was different for me. It's definitely difficult, and there's times during the day where I'm tired and I just want to take a break, and I'm sure any athlete can relate to that. So I was always preached to the importance of school, and that especially for softball, most of us, what we'll walk away with is the experience of being able to have this opportunity, but more importantly our degree. And so yeah, it's difficult at times, but I think time management and being able to schedule your days and as to when you could do your homework, when you can study, that's super important. And having Coach Bob always letting us know when exactly we're gonna have practice, when we're gonna have a team gathering, it allows us to be able to schedule when we have time for homework in our days as well. On Sundays, my roommates and I, we love to go to the beach all over. We try and go to as many beaches as we can. I think soaking up the experience of being in Hawaii and the beauty of it, I want to be able to embrace that as much as I can on our days off, so definitely going to the beach. I'm actually in the interdisciplinary studies, and I'm calling it corporate leadership. So interdisciplinary studies is basically a program where you can combine different majors to create your own, and I knew that I wanted to do something in the corporate field, but there wasn't necessarily something in terms of corporate leadership, and so that's kind of the role that I wanted to take on. Hopefully getting a good job. If not, definitely getting work experience, being an intern, if that's what it takes, because I know in the corporate field, it's a ladder, you gotta work your way up. I haven't decided on any companies specifically yet, but I want to be a corporate trainer in the future, so I'm looking towards that and possibly getting a master's. I guess one thing about me that most people don't know, because I don't really have a whole lot of time for it, is I really love to go to music festivals. I love seeing live music and hanging out with friends that way. I've actually gone to music festivals like in Michigan, and that's usually what I try and do on my free time during the summer if I have the opportunity to do so, and the money. Being a college student, going to music festivals is expensive, being able to travel. My goal is to go to Japan this summer, so hopefully I'm able to do that.